Hi, good evening to everybody. Yesterday we have discussed so many things like there is interfaces, functional interfaces, and uh, lambda expression. These things we have discussed, right? Java feature. Today we can discuss Stream API. What is the Stream API and how it is work. All those things we can discuss here, right? So instead of writing these many things, I created one document, and the document I am providing here. Okay, in the end of the class or end of the session, I will provide these things. Okay, no worries. Let's get started. This is the we can discuss here today. This is the what is Stream API. Okay, it's the Stream API. It is introduced in the Java 1.8 feature. Isn't it? Java 1.8 feature they has introduced, and uh, it is the Steam API is used to process the data. Okay, it is the process the data. Here the collections are used to store the data, and Steam API is process the data. And Steam API is one of the major feature added in the Java 1.8. It is the one of the major feature added in the Java 1.8 feature. And stream in Java can be defined as a sequence of element comes in the from the source data. Okay, what is the stream? Stream is a stream in a Java can be defined as sequence of element that comes from source data. Source data may be collections or arrays. Collections or arrays. Well, here few of the important points about you need to remember few of the important point about the streams. Okay, what is a stream? Stream is not a data structure, and stream means a bunch of operations. It is a bunch of operations applied a data source data. Source data may be it is arrays or collections. Okay, stream will not change any original data. Okay, stream will not change any original data of the source data. It will be just process the data and give the new data. Okay, and here the how we can create a stream. We can create two ways. Okay, well here we can create two ways. We can create the streams. One is the stream dot off, and another one is the stream method. One is the stream dot off, and another one is the stream dot off method. This way we can create the stream related things. Okay, and and here here stream API is provided several methods to perform the operations, right? Several methods. That stream API again divided into two types. Okay, isn't it? Or has you understand? We can divide the stream into two ways or two types. One is the intermediary operator, another one is the terminal operator. Intermediary operator and terminal operator. And here the intermediary operator method will be perform the operations on the streams and return the new stream. It is intermediary operator what will do? Intermediary operator it will process it will take as input as a stream and will provide output as a new stream. That is called intermediary operator. Intermediary operator filter, map, stream, plot map, and a distinct. These are the example of the intermediary operator and terminal operator. Terminal operator method will take as input and provide the result. Okay, isn't it? Terminal operator what will do? It will take as a input as a stream and will provide output as a output result. That is count, collect, match, non-match, all match, any match. Those are the example of the terminal operator. Here I can say intermediate operator will return a stream, right? Like filter has a filter method, mapping has a map method, and flat map method. Okay, what is the plot map? Plot map, it will list of it will multiple lists convert into single list, that is called flat map. And slicings also here, distinct and limit and skip, these are the slicings. And these are the terminal operator, right? Terminal operator, sorry, intermediary operator. And terminal operator here finding means it's the find first, find any, these are the comes under the terminal operator. And matching is the any match, all match, none match. And collecting is the collect method. Okay, we have one requirement here. We need to write the program to get max, mean and average salary from the employee using stream API. This is the one of the famous question to ask the interviewer. Okay, one of the famous question to ask the interviewer. You will get, you will solve these problems. Okay, you will comment on the comment in YouTube channel. Okay, you can comment in the below. I will get those things. And here, uh, yeah, I think that's all about it. Okay, that is the enough of the stream API. Okay, stream API, that's enough. You should remember what is the stream and what's the, how can convert into a stream, into one stream into another stream, and how many types of stream, and how can create a stream. Two ways we can create, right? What is the example of the intermediate operator and terminal operator? What is the intermediate operator and what is the terminal operator? These are the famous question to ask the interviewer in the Java 1.8 feature. Okay, isn't it? Isn't it? These are the requirement to write the program. These are the requirement. If it is not solve this program, I will give the solution for this. Okay, you can solve this program. I will give you the, I will review the code as well. Okay, and here, what is method reference? Here, method reference means it is refer one method to another method. It is referring from one method to another method, isn't it? The method reference means the reference to one method from another method. Like I am created one interface. Here my interface. This in my interface, I take one functional interface annotation. This functional interface annotation, what will do? This functional interface annotation, it will checking only one abstract methods or not. If it is more than one abstract method, what will do? It will compile time exception, it will throw. Okay, and here one class is created, method reference class, and method inside that method reference class, I created one public static void m2 method. Okay, here m1 method and here m2 method. Here this out, this is the m2 method I printed. And public static void main method is created. In the main method, in the my interface, mi is equal to method reference of m2. How I can call it here? How I can call it? This m2 method reference is, this is the double colon operator. This, by using the double colon operator, we will mention them. We will mention them. Okay. Just I am giving the just roadmap of the Java 1.8 feature with basic feature I am providing you. If you need to more than about basic feature, you can comment in below. I will give in the more than this Java 1.8 feature. Okay, this my interface mi equal to method reference. This method reference, what is that? This method reference here, interface mi is equal to method reference double colon operator m2, and here mi dot m1. Like this we can assigning. Okay, here one method is calling from another method. Okay, one method is calling from another method, that is called method reference. And another also I created one thing, instance method is there. Yes, instance method, I public static void m1 method is created, and iterating the from 1 to 5. Okay, iterating from 1 to 5. Well, here I am printing as well. Okay, here what I am printing, it is the I element is printing, and public static void main string arrays. Here public instance method reference im equal to new instance method. Here creating one constructor, one object I am creating here, and here runnable r is equal to im. What is that? This is the reference of the object, and creating double colon operator with m1. What is that m1? M1 is the method reference of instance method, and thread t is equal to new thread r I am providing here, and t dot start. Okay, here started the thread, like that I am creating, like that I am creating. Yes, yes, that's all about the method reference. That's all about the method reference. Constructor reference is as well same. Is the one constructor is calling is another constructor. Is called constructor reference. That also we can call a like the constructor chaining as well. Okay, constructor chaining as well. One constructor calling to another constructor. Okay, here constructor reference is nothing but one constructor is calling to another constructor. That is called constructor reference, like method reference. Okay, and for each method, this for each method is also one of the famous feature in Java 1.8. Here for each method taking as a consumer, it is a consumer is the functional interface, right? This functional interface won't take it will take as an input but won't provide any output. Okay, that is called consumer functional interface. And for each method introduced in the Java 1.8 feature, you know, and for each method it added in the iterable interface, where for each method java.util method they has added, and for each method is a default method. It is a default method. Okay, it is having body. It is having a body, and this is the method used to access each element of the collection. This method, what is that for each method? For each method is accessing the each element of the collection. They traverse the collection from start to end. Okay, traversing from collection start to end. Okay, one element to the another element, like that it will adding. It will traversing. Okay, that's all of the for each method. For each method. Yeah, and again, what is StringJoiner? What is StringJoiner? Here, StringJoiner added in the java.util.StringJoiner class. StringJoiner class. It is introduced in the Java 1.8 features. Before Java StringJoiner, they have the tokenizer. By using the tokenizer, it is a lengthy way. They have lengthy way to implement it to adding the string one string to another string by using the delimiter. But by using the StringJoiner, it will also adding multiple strings, concatenating multiple strings with delimiter. Okay, here it is used to join more than one string with specified delimiter, and we can concatenate prefix and suffix while joining the string using the StringJoiner. Prefix, suffix. What is that? Prefix and suffix. Here, StringJoiner is equal to new StringJoiner. This is the cat sequence delimiter. And StringJoiner is equal to new StringJoiner is a cat sequence delimiter with cat sequence prefix and cat sequence suffix. They need to add it here. Okay. For example, I created one StringJoiner demo. This StringJoiner demo, I have created one main method. Instead of the main method, StringJoiner sj1 is equal to new StringJoiner. I am passing here with delimiter as, right? And here sj1 dot add, here adding sj1 dot add it, sj1 dot add java, like that, I am adding here. Okay, I am adding here. Like this is not full stack, right? Java full stack. I need to pass here like full stack Java. Thus, full stack Java. Like that, I need to print Java, full stack Java, right? Here, printing what? Here printing full stack Java IT. Okay, full stack Java, full stack IT Java. Here printing full stack Java is there, right? Full stack. This way it will adding concatenating with delimiter. And another way, this also we can use instead of full stack. Here full stack, right? Here full stack. This also here adding full stack. What is that? Here also same adding like full stack IT Java. That's it. What is that? What is that meaning? Here adding with a delimiter. Okay. String SJ1, string SJ2. I am printing SJ1 here and printing SJ2 here like that. Okay. With delimiter I am adding. Okay. With the delimiter adding. That's all about the string joiner. You should remember just sj.add method. In the sj.add method, you can add. sj.add method, you can add. sj.add method, you can add like that. And here, one more feature they have provided is the optional class. That optional class, it is provided by java.util package. That java.util package, java.util.optional class. Okay, it is introduced Java 1.8 feature. And here, optional class is used to avoid the null pointer exception in the program. Null pointer exception in the program. I can say what is the null pointer exception? What is the null pointer exception? That null pointer exception is nothing but when we perform some operations on null value, then we will get that null pointer exception. When we are performing some operation on null value, we will get the null pointer exception like string s is equal to null and s dot length. This is the null pointer exception. To avoid the null pointer exception, we have the implement. It is null checks before performing the operation on the object like string s is equal to new null, string s is equal to null. Here if condition s is not equal to null, then print the s dot length. Otherwise it can't print. Okay, otherwise it can't print. That's way you can avoid the null pointer exception. Here in the note I am implemented in the project. There is no guarantee. Okay, that every programmer will implement null checks. If anybody forget to implement null checks, then programmer will to run the null pointer exception. Okay, null pointer exception. These things we can avoid by using the optional class. This is one of the famous Java 1.8 features. And datetime API. This datetime API in the Java, they has the before Java 1.8, they has a java.util.date and java.sql.date. These are the two packages they have provided. Okay. Here java.sql.date, it is the database operation we can do by using the java.sql.date. In the normal date related thing, we can create this java.util.date by using the date d is equal to new date and system sysout and printing here date. Okay. When we create the object for date class, it will present the both date and time. Okay. It will present the date and time. If we want to get only date or only time, then we need to format it by using the simple format class. They has a simple format class. It is when I am printing here date, it will providing the date and time as well. But I need to, in the requirement, I need to print only dates. So instead of you need to print only time. That type of operation you can that type of operation you can do by using the simple date format. Okay, or simple time format they have provided. Or there's a java.text simple date format. Like a simple date format is the predefined class in the java.text package. There's a java.text package, and this class provides a method performance of date conversion, like date to string conversion and string to date conversion. Okay, the string format date d, okay, and here date pass is the string or str we can pass like that, okay. To overcome those lengthy things, the Java datetime API, they have introduced the Java 1.8, that is the datetime API changes. Okay, it is provided in the java.util.date class, java.date class, and in the Java 1.8 version, a new class is got introduced. Okay, with the date and time. They have separate functionality as well. Java.time.local date. It will deal with only date. Java.time.local time. It will deal with only time. It is above deal with only date, and it will deal with only time. If it is java.time.local date time, it will deal with both date and time. These packages, by using these packages, you can simply implement in the date time and specific duration or specific month related thing you can create by using these three packages. Okay, that's all about the datetime API. And here, so parallel stream. What is that parallel stream? That parallel stream, it is generally streams will execute in a sequence order. Okay, parallel stream. It is also one of the Java 1.8 feature, right? Java 1.8 feature. Before there is a serial stream. To overcome the serial stream, the performance issue will happen, and it will lot of issue will happen. That's the reason. Those things you need to overcome. They have provided it is a parallel stream. Generally, streams will execute in a sequence order. Okay, and to improve execution process of the stream, we can use parallel stream. Execution of the process of the stream, we can use parallel stream. Parallel stream is introduced is improve the performance of the program. Okay, improve the performance of the program. In the sequence stream, it is a performance issue will happen. That is the reason they will improve by using the parallel stream. Okay, and here I created one class here, parallel demo. In the parallel demo, the main method inside that, in the main method is the serial stream is providing stream integer ss is equal to stream dot off method. I'm printing here, and ss dot for each. This for each what will take, it will take as a consumer. Okay, and n lambda expression sys out and printing thread dot current thread. What thread is running here? I am printing here, and sys out is the parallel stream. Parallel stream. What I am printing? Stream integer ps stream dot off and ps dot parallel stream dot. Okay, parallel stream dot for is again printing thread dot current stream, current thread, like that it will print. But by using the parallel stream, performance of the program will increase. Okay, performance of the program, it will increase. And Java special iterator. Java, this is also one of the Java 1.8 feature. It is like iterator and special iterator is one of the iterator, right? It is also introduced in the Java 1.8, and it is an interface. Special iterator is the interface in collection API. And special interface supports both serial and parallel programming. It supports both and serial and parallel programming. Depending on the requirement, you can use serial. If you need to serial, you can implement in the serial. If you need to parallel, you can improve the parallel. Okay. And the special iterator, we can use the both collections and streams. And special iterator can't be used for the map implementation. Okay, map implementation they can't be used. And yeah, that's all about it. The special iterator. And here one of the IO changes is there, right? IO changes is there. and the IO changes, like one you need to I have one task here, write Java program to read file data and print it in the console. This is the task. Okay, you can do this task. Comment it in below. I will look at. And here to read the file data, we can use file reader and file buffer reader classes. So read the file from keyboard input, you can use file reader and buffer reader. File reader, it will read the data character by character. It is a slow performance basically. And buffer reader, it will read the data line by line. File reader, what will do? It is a character by character, and buffer reader, it will do line by line. But file start lines of path. It will read the all line at a time, and it run the streams. This is the Java 1.8 feature. They have added files dot lines. Files dot lines they have added. It is all lines. It will read at a time. That's all about in the IO streams. And base Java, it is the base 64 encoder and decoder, and it is provided one of the Java 1.8 feature. It is provided in the java.util package. And base 64 classes provide the method performance of encoding and decoding related thing they have provided. Like I am created is the encoding encoder is equal to base 64.get encoder. I created one object here and converting the string to byte and passing the input to encoder method here. Byte array encoder is equal to encoder of pwd.get byte. Like that I am creating here, converting bytes byte array to string, and string encoder pwd equal to new string. I am passing this reference here, and sys out I am printing here, and decoder is same as above, like decoder is equal to base 64.get decoder, and byte array decoder is equal to decoder.get decode of encoder pwd. Okay, encoder pwd here passing string decoder pwd is equal to new string decode. This reference passing here, and sys out the decoder password is decoding here. I am encoding and decoding by using the base 64 encoder and decoder. Okay, if you have this requirement, you can implement like this in your application. Okay, isn't it? That's all about it today class. That's all about it today class. What we have discussed, so many things we have discussed, right? Please, you can remember this. Some of the interviews will ask what is the stream API and how we can implement, and what is the for each method, what is the parallel stream, what is the serial stream. These many things they have asking. If you need to solve those things, you can watch my video. You will get the clarity. Okay. Thank you so much. I think over today class. I think over. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me grow and bring more awesome content for you. Hit the bell icon so you can never miss an update. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing from you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Bye bye.